This episode, we're gonna go over and for this video, we're gonna go over the recent episode that came out today. My Assassin's Creed Officer 60 Start of the Heroes, episode 2. Now, in this episode, they pretty much do the typical, they frame, our main character, saying that, he killed one of the captains. And that leads him to kind of run away. An interesting part, but before he ran away, was he went to the prince's room because he obviously smelled something funny. Turns out she was using some kind of curse stone to curse the hero's remote. We see, he destroys the hero's crystal, but we see that in her academy she has a crystal for everyone. Except him, of course. But yeah, she has and she says, the reason I'm doing this is because it's all for the king. Now that begs the question, what is the angle at this point?
Show me the money.
That's a question that we see in the... So, after he leaves the kingdom, he goes to a dungeon to get stronger.
Show me
And
the money.
very deep, around 75, he encounters a slime that apparently had, a princess, enough princess inside. And, the episode ends with him kind of carrying her back to life. That's how the episode ends. So obviously there's a question of why is she there in the first place? That's I guess, the other thing that happened in this episode. So we see that a group of heroes that haven't been cursed, we see a group of heroes that detach themselves from the cursed group, and they kind of go on their way on their own to defeat the demon. Obviously, that's probably just an excuse to go find Akira. Yeah, just want to add that piece, but other than that, that was the episode. Oh, and I should mention before in the episode. So, as our main character was getting stronger, she got hurt unconsciously, and we see we don't see, but we hear a robotic voice. He says, I'm good. And he says these words, basically to fix up Akira using shadow magic. And then when Akira wakes up, he's like, oh, what happened to me? I was hurt. So obviously that kind of foreshadows to me that there's a higher being at play here. Someone told that to Akira, because it was obvious that Akira didn't activate that himself. I mean, yeah, I guess that was the whole episode. But yeah, that was the whole episode. That is how things happened. I hope you guys watched it. I think, sorry, I'm just trying to think of other questions I have. But I guess that's kind of it. Also, one more thing, if you didn't watch the episode, Seren died. That was one of the captains. And I'm guessing the reason that they chose Saturn was because they probably knew that he was like close to Akira. So, you know. But luckily, as we see in Saturn, he was kind of ready for this. He had like a go bag ready for Akira and everything. So, I mean, at least he was kind of prepared. He said he couldn't go because obviously he died. But, I mean, still, like, thankfully he had that ready. But yeah, that was kind of the episode. Can't wait for next episode next week. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm just getting into there. I really enjoyed this episode, and if share some questions you guys might have, cause I obviously share some questions of mine, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.